In this topic, we are looking at Layer 2 and Layer 3 data plane security controls. This particular section, we look at some of the different types of attacks like MAC spoofing and DHCP snooping and ARP spoofing. All of these are examples of Layer 2 attacks that could happen in our traditional network. Now, there are lots of different things that we can implement. We see a quick sort of snapshot over here on the left about private VLANs and DHCP snooping. And in a future section, we are going to be drilling down into these in a little bit more detail. So keep an eye out for the individual topics that cover these sections. But in addition to Layer 2, we do also have some Layer 3 data plane security controls that are going to help prevent against device attacks or link flooding or any type of traffic interception. So all the way over on the left, we can see an example of infrastructure ACLs. We'll be getting into those in a little more detail here in a future topic. We also have URPF, or Unicast Reverse Path Forwarding. This is essentially a tool that can be implemented, and it essentially protects against traffic from any known invalid networks, and essentially it prevents them from being accepted on interfaces in which they should have never originated from. So this is going to help prevent against different types of spoofing. And of course, it's a way that we can also prevent packets that are faking their addressing, often used with DOS attacks and DDoS attacks. What else? We have some IP source guard, which we'll look at essentially from a high level. It's a quick way for us to be able to prevent IPs from coming into interfaces that might be trying to spoof their addresses. We are going to be leveraging the DHCP snooping binding table to do that, which we'll discuss. And then we also have access control policy. Now you can think of this as though it's a fancy ACL. It has the ability to filter on source and destination along with layer 4 port, but it can also filter on your layer 7 protocols and detailed payload information such as a variety of URLs. So stay tuned for some of these. We'll also take a look at things like securing our dynamic protocols and looking at COPP and COPR as well.